Ginger. That's what you need. A mouthful of the good stuff and you'll see the back of any seasickness.
Oh, thank you for your support, John. Don't suppose you actually brought any ginger?
No, I don't get seasick.
Terrific.
Don't worry, Sherry. We've almost arrived at Cordona. I can see land through the porthole.
So much for docking by tea time. The captain seemed more interested in his maids than in his maps.
Oh, is Sherlock grumpy? We're back where we grew up. It's exciting. What's changed? What's the same?
Ugh. I'm starting to question whether the weeks-long journey was worth it. Travelling all this way, enduring this indignity simply to visit a grave. Even if it is my mother's.
Ah, that's just Mycroft's nonsense, still rattling around in your head. Try to forget what he said. I have.
I believe it was that this is a performative farce, a feeble excuse to avoid responsibilities, and that there was nothing to be gained from it.
You needed to do this. Enough of the self-pity and doubt. So we're a little late. What of it? We'll retire to the hotel and visit her in the morning. It'll be worth it.
Thank you, John.
And if you want to notify the captain's wife of his indiscretions, I will not stand in your way.
Ah, at last. I'm quite ready to get off this cursed boat.
Come on. We'll go together.
这个大家好啊，这个是福尔摩斯最新的一个游戏，今天大家第一次玩，这是个新的作品。这里应该是福尔摩斯坐船到他老家来给他上的剧情。
Hey, Sherry. Come on, catch up.
Yes, yes.
这个是花生，这个应该是。
Sherlock, don't get lost in this huge garden. Follow the sound of my voice.
Welcome to Il Palazzo di Lusso, sir.
Welcome to Il Palazzo di Lusso, sir. We just need your signature.
There you are.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Yes, we have room 221 prepared for you. I see it was reserved for 2 people. Would you like a second key?
Oh, no, I think we'll stick together.
Very good. Rooms are upstairs, sir. Welcome to Cordona.
Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our room. I hope there's a balcony with a view.
他们跟上来了。现在詹姆斯我以极大兴趣拜读了轮二项式定理，虽然里面蛮多。
Whoa, what a breathtaking man. Those are the sharp eyes of a man with a bright mind. Almost like mine.
Eh, 不对啊，那我应该是在221。221，我房间在哪呢
I apologize, sir, but your room is not yet ready. Perhaps, in the meantime, you would like to relax in the foyer? Tonight, the restaurant is offering a complimentary marlin ceviche to all our guests.
Let's check what they have on offer.
If seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict spatch. Our poached eggs with hollandaise sauce.
Hey, Sherry. Just our luck.
A medium, John. Haven't we been through this already?
Come on, it's not like we've got anything
Friends of
better to do.
spirits 灵媒吗？这部不吓人吧？
Excuse me, sir, but I believe Mr. Galich is conducting a séance at the moment. Perhaps you'd care to have your portrait drawn while you wait?
Why?
Pardon me?
Why should I sit for a portrait?
Sir, it's art. It doesn't need a why. It is its own justification.
All things require justification, be they objects, systems, or beliefs.
How about art as the lens through which we see the truth of the world?
That's backward. Truth is not subjective and not complicated. It's just the truth. It either is or it isn't. You do not need a lens to see it, just an open mind.
Ha! That seems rather close-minded. Truth, like beauty, is in the eye of the beholder. So tell me, what do you see?
这人真是老铁老。
Mediocrity.
Come now, Sherry. What did he do to deserve that? The servant mentioned ceviche at the bar, Sherry. You should grab us some, and I'll find us a table.
Okay, time to check if John found us a nice table for the evening.
If seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict spatch. Our poached eggs with hollandaise sauce.
找个地方坐下来，他去哪儿坐下来？那我看谁都像坏人呢，这人看人家像坏人。
Sherry, I'm over here with my new Ursine companion.
Cordona's even quieter than I remembered. It's going to be a long evening.
Ah, come now, Sherry. What say we amuse ourselves with a little game?
What were you thinking? Oh, promise me it isn't nonsense. After being cooped up on that boat, I am itching for activity.
No. As you can see, someone left a cane on our table. I simply thought you could identify its owner.
Ah, so it is nonsense. It'll take me a minute, John, at most.
Well then, you can deliver it to him as well.
Deliver it to him. Then what are the staff here for? Aesthetics?
Stubborn, Sherry, too stubborn. You wanted something to do.
Slapping oneself in the face is also something to do. That doesn't make it worthwhile. But all right, let me take a look.
一张。
The hand grip is a head of a golden Javanese statue, probably stolen from a temple. The dent, a crest depicting a bulb of garlic in a meadow, perhaps the Fielding family or Meadows, or Craven, from the Old English name meaning garlic place. The cane is made of ebony, it's worn uncared for, and bears the scars of numerous hits.
这是不是刚才？
This cane is an expensive and ostentatious weapon. Its owner must be vain, volatile, and of noble English blood.
Take it with you, Sherry. Let's return it to its owner.
看着像坏蛋人。
All right, I hope you noted down your observations in your casebook. But how are you going to find this nobleman?
The cane itself is not enough. I may have to ask other guests if they saw who was here.
配这个人。可以打开。这么复杂。
Someone left their cane at my table. I suspect you want it back.
My apologies, sir, but I wouldn't know how to identify its owner.
So the simplest option ended in failure. That's irritating.
No, what is irritating is you trying to break the rules of my game, Sherry. Don't be so lazy.
把这个按 X 在地图上固定证据。
Your room is upstairs, sir. Number 221.
Do you know anything about this?
I'll help you, sir. You have my full attention.
Well, even with your keen senses, Sherry, I doubt you'll find the cane's owner on your first try.
And would you be confident enough to bet on it, my friend?
Why not? Let's see how good you really are. Not that one, huh? You lost the bet.
May I
Sherry.
ask
Don't
for your
let that
assistance?
stop your search for the
Oh,
Navy
I'm
officer.
sorry, but that's beyond my knowledge.
The fuck? 这样找是吧？
Can I ask you a question?
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
Hey, Sherry, don't we now have the perfect excuse to visit the seance?
I'm just going to give the cane to its owner. You will not persuade me to take part in this show. Do you know anything about this?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
This hotel, this island, it's full of thieves. First my cane, now the diamond. Take your hands off me! Do you even know who I am? Hey, boy! That's my cane!
I get that a lot. It's a very common design.
What? No, that's a custom-made...
A joke. A joke. It was left at my table in the restaurant. I thought it deserved to be returned.
Well, I'll be... It is rare to encounter a straight-fingered true penny these days. What a gentleman. But I must ask, how did you know I was the rightful owner?
Simple deduction. Your cane told me everything I needed to know. I was after a strong, middle-aged man with a keen interest in adventure, noble blood, and affection for strong drink. And if one were to go further, one may even be able to extrapolate your name from your heraldic symbol, Lord Craven.
Marvelous. Simply marvelous. That's me, Lord Andrew Craven. You are the real medium. You hear that, Emma? Well, you found my cane. Perhaps you can locate my diamond, too. Yes, you should do it. It will be child's play for you, Mr.
Holmes. And if a child can do it, then I'm sure the local police can suffice.
The police? Why bother? I know this harlequin stole it. The only question is, where is it hidden? Fine. Give me my stick and I'll resolve the matter myself. This thief almost confessed after a single punch.
I suspect a beating may result in answers of questionable veracity. Fine. I shall spare you and he the trouble if you first answer me this. You insist the medium robbed you during the séance. But what occurred exactly?
Ah! It was a dirty trick. We were sitting here in the dark, chanting and holding hands, as expected. Then something began to appear from the medium, like a cloud or a bubble. The swindler called it ectoplasm.
Ah, yes. Common in the spiritualist trade, and quite the spectacle.
Indeed, perhaps too much. My beloved Emma screamed in horror, and I stood to defend her, attacking that cursed ghost.
How brave.
But my hand hit nothing. The medium jumped away from me, and Emma fainted. I lit the candle, and the diamond was gone.
How does a priceless diamond become the subject of a séance? It is an unusual accoutrement.
Emma wished to speak with its former owners. My grandfather told us it belonged to a Raja, an Indian king.
So you were summoning long-dead Indian royalty, and, pray tell, you were expecting him to converse in English?
To be frank, Mr. Holmes, I don't believe in ghosts. But Emma was fascinated by the idea of meeting a real king, even a dead one.
Well, a crown is a crown. Can you describe the stone itself?
A yellow diamond, not less than 100 carats, and perfectly egg-shaped. There is not another like it.
Stay here, and don't touch anything. I'm going to investigate further.
Don't fret, I'll be keeping a close eye on this thief.
This must be the ectoplasm. Too bad there's not enough for a proper chemical analysis. There are light
Ectoplasm.
traces of rouge.
The ghost was here, Sherry.
Glass. The diamond was placed on the table so that all participants could reach it. Half a glass of Balblair Scotch and the remains of a poor Laranaga cigar. What else does a gentleman need? Half a glass of Balblair Scotch and the remains of a poor Laranaga cigar. What else does a gentleman need? This brooch is old and cheap, but the moth design has its charms. Pale skin, quickened pulse, unsteady breathing. She's barely conscious. The feebleness of women.
Really, Sherry? Poor thing.
What happened here?
I don't know. The ghost. I summoned it as usual, but then it all went wrong. The lady screamed and pointed at Lord Craven. And there was a shadow. Such a mystical force. It terrified the lady. And it must have taken the diamond. Who else could have?
Do you feel the presence of any supernatural entities at the moment?
Are you joking, sir? My nose is broken, this maniac wants to kill me, and you're asking about the spirits?
I suppose this can wait. I will investigate, and the culprit will be identified.
But the stubborn brute Lord Craven blames me right now. As if I could do something like that. Perhaps you can reason with him? Please?
Ah, seems like you're ready to delve into your mind palace, Sherry.
Mind palace, Sherry. 指着说童年时打了并没有去。一直指着窗户，我肯定他在通灵仪式上看到院子有人。这两个不能合成一个吗？
I'm sure you'll make some good deductions.
It seems there may have been an unexpected visitor outside.
Thank you for helping us resolve the situation.
I hope it was the ghost of the Raja.
This hefty chair has nearly broken after hitting the wall. One man even.
At Cambridge, I was captain of the rugby team. It was no place for weaklings.
高跟鞋？这人在这抽烟咋这么可疑呢？跳。蜂巢侧后者。我操，又回过来了。那不是，那我要找啥？
This looks recent. A shoe with a broken heel will surely leave scratches. All right, John. Do you think a ghost could leave this footprint?
I'm reserving judgment. Use your keen eye to follow the trail.
先将相关证据固定在屏幕上。相关证据。这是滑瓣啊，没有脚印啊。
Ghost hunting. This case gets more exciting by the minute.
哦。
Size 4 with a broken heel. Rose D'Amour. All the maids in the hotel wear this exact shoe.
So, definitely not the ghost of a Raja? Unless...
May I ask you something? Our
Oh, yes.
witness was a
I can tell
nosy
you everything,
maid.
sir.
Searching the entire hotel could be difficult. Perhaps the other maids can help us find her.
油画旁的大字。
Finally, there you are. One would think a maid would be easy to find in this place.
I'm sorry, sir. Do you need more towels?
No, no. You are the maid who saw the ghost in the seance room, yes?
How did you know?
Simple. You changed shoes after breaking a heel while fleeing the scene.
I'm sorry, sir, but if I may ask, who are you?
I'm a novelist documenting the supernatural and those who witness it. Now, should you take a starring role in the tale, I will need your name.
Oh my. A book? And you want to include me? I'm Lucia. Lucia Saletta.
Something went wrong during the seance, Lucia, but no one will tell me what happened. You would be a valuable interview if you were there.
I was. And I saw everything with my own eyes.
Describe what happened during the seance.
A lady and two gentlemen were sitting at a table, touching their hands to something. The medium started to whisper and chant, and a ghost appeared.
A ghost? You're confident?
It was unearthly, sir. It grew from the medium's chest. A glowing cloud or a bubble. I pressed closer against the window to see better.
And the lady saw you?
How did you... Yes! She screamed and pointed, so I hurried to escape, and I broke my heel. But I did see the ghost. A sickly, evil thing.
And that's all you can tell me? Did you see any of what happened next?
The medium, Mr. Galici, he was doing something with the ghost. He grabbed at it like he was trying to catch it. And then I ran.
I suppose I should be grateful you endured these horrors for such a long time. All right, I have your account memorized. Good day.
You lied to the poor girl, Sherry. What a tease. She'll dream about being a character of that book.
Surely a pleasant dream is better than no dream at all, John.
Oh, let's get back to the crime scene. I always love seeing you explain simple things to simpletons.
Lady Craven retired to her room to rest. Lord Craven remained here until the staff reported that the medium was locked in his room.
It all began when the lady screamed and pointed at the window. Lord Craven jumped up, ready to face anything, ghost or human. The medium shrank back in dismay. He was not expecting such a reaction and had to quickly hide the ghost. The lady was the only one left touching the diamond, at least until she fainted.
Amazing. It's like you saw it with your own eyes, sir.
Oh, I forgot that you were here. I guess I should discuss all of this with Lady Craven.
The Cravens are upstairs in room 226. It is one of our finest suites.
If the lady was touching a diamond, then she would have felt the ghost take it. What do you think it felt like, Sherry? A jellyfish?
Can I ask you a question?
I would never deny you, sir, but I know nothing about this.
Lady Craven is not...
Is this familiar to you?
Sir, I don't know. Try asking someone else.
May I ask you something?
Please, don't get angry, sir. But I know nothing about this, I swear to you.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
Lady Craven is not who she seems. Lady Craven is not who she...
让丈夫喝醉一个是。今年夏天有很多客人。坏朋友当时遇到价格在出事偷了时候正在坚持。
Lady Craven is not who she seems. Remember her behavior in the hall?
他应该是把钻石偷了，然后躺在床上装死。打了灵媒一拳，飞蛾熊打了灵媒一拳，两个线索也联系不起来。
Lady Craven is...
估计漏了什么，应该不止两条线索。哎，这玩意儿。
Lady Craven is...
物价再次上涨没关系，夏天很多客人也没关系，监视有关系，儿子的坏朋友关系。主食偷了东西。
Lady Craven is...
正在监视，夏天很多客人，价格在此时发生遇到。我无意中听见他们八卦的可能不是。如何使用西餐鱼刀？贾夫人。
You're here, at last. I didn't do that. I swear, I found her this way.
Well, I did have some questions for her, but it seems I've arrived too late. Now it's a matter for the police.
Mr. Holmes, you said it yourself. They're children. They'll only make things worse. You promised me you would investigate.
Investigate a theft, not a murder. Fear not. I will tell them all I've uncovered.
Please help me. The police will surely accuse me of Emma's death. You were the only one who can find the truth.
Fine, but only because it's slightly more interesting than the walls of my room. Tell me what happened.
Look, after you left, I waited in the seance room until the servants locked up Mr. Gallici, the medium.
And was your mistress there too?
Oh, so you know? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Regardless, the staff took Emma to her room. She was still feeling dizzy.
So you didn't follow her. Interesting. Is Mr. Galici still being held, and where did the servants secure him?
He's in room 225. But that pigeon-livered man at the reception desk refused to give me the key.
Well, I will have to visit reception myself then. Perhaps he will listen to reason. Where did you go instead?
To the bar. It had been almost an hour.
I see. And how long did you stay?
I partook of a well-earned whiskey or two before retiring upstairs. Ask anyone there.
Now we arrive at the tragedy at hand. So what transpired after your detour to the bar?
I headed up to my room to find Emma on the bed. I didn't pay her much attention at first. I was still preoccupied with that damned medium. But when I realized she was silent, I drew closer and discovered she was dead. What's more, the diamond lay right there beside her.
Oh, well, that is splendid news.
Splendid? The return of the diamond will be cold comfort if I live out my days in a jail cell. You must help me.
Let me see what I can find.
Barely an hour has passed and you already have yourself a murder mystery, Sherlock. Why am I not surprised?
This must be the missing diamond. A tremendous specimen, now forever tainted. Everything was tipped out of the bed as if it was searched. Strangled with bare hands, judging by the bruises.
You think she stole the stone?
It's certainly possible, but we won't get her confession now.
Well, there is a professional medium right next door.
A remarkably simple lock.
打不开吗？
Aha! A neat hiding place. Why would she conceal all of this? Several £1,000, that's quite a fortune.
哪有钱？
Virtus audacta sapit. Courage tastes bold. A unique family motto. Fard Rouge Calomel Mascara, a real altar of beauty for the travelling temptress.
还有一个线索在哪儿呢？哎，这个也是。
This ring looks out of place among the others, and the design is familiar.
The mystery deepens. A victim with a checkered past and poor taste.
Someone was not happy with his post.
找一下，艾玛是被勒死的，这锁很容易撬。飞蛾戒指跟飞蛾胸针是一个线索。 玛是那个通灵师啊，艾玛是那个情人。通灵仪式，小锁痕被撬开，小偷陷害了，钻石在艾玛旁边。雷文顿勋爵当场抓到艾玛在偷取钻石，反正他是抓了个现行，凶手留下了杀案码，把他留在了尸体旁边。应该是这个是一个福尔摩斯系列的一个特殊的地方，就是每个线索你有两个不同的解释，一个是凶手把人杀了之后把钻石放在尸体旁边，另外一个是这个雷文顿把那个人杀了。因为他偷了钻石，因为我觉得应该是凶手留下了钻石啊，因为那个雷文顿勋爵看起来不像会杀人的人。说实话，我也没有推理技巧，打了灵媒一拳，虐待双手非常，这个应该是说明他是一个暴力的人啊，对，无法控制脾气。那这样就有可能是他真相激怒了他夫人。是这样吗？哎呀，福尔摩斯系列这种每个线索有好几个解释，就很难辨别。在艾玛房间里，艾玛被勒死。不对，这锁很容易撬开。等一下，锁很容易撬开。有新线索了，问一下那个前台吧。刚才他说前台有一个有255的钥匙。
Give me the key to Luca Galici's room. I need to talk to him about the events of the seance.
I suppose you are an impartial outsider. All right, but please do not give it to Lord Craven. We do not want to see our reputation damaged further.
Awkward. They still don't know what a nasty surprise awaits upstairs.
Hush. No need to cause another ruckus. The last thing we want is the police to come meddling.
那这就说明白了，那个房间的最左边那个跟这个房间是通的，所以他撬过去把那个人杀了。
I'm afraid I can wait no longer to hear your account of the seance, Mr. Galici. So please, tell me what you saw.
Lady Craven wanted to meet the spirit of the Raja. My conjuration was successful. Perhaps even too successful. I am sure the spirit was the only one who could have taken the diamond. Lord Craven needs to leave me alone.
Do you think the police will believe you?
Of course. I didn't take anything, and spiritual phenomena are beyond their control. Or should I summon the ghost again so they may attempt to handcuff it?
I think I would prefer to begin my investigation in the physical realm.
挨了一记胖子。骨瘦嶙峋，看起来营养不良。他脖子上这是啥？嗯，脖子上这是啥？妆化的很浓。易容吗，小伙子？熟练的手法，熟练在哪儿？他的脸上都行，什么东西？以前的小偷成为了灵媒，我觉得是这样的。
I have shocking news that changes your situation entirely. Oh, no, wait. What am I thinking? The spirits will have told you this already.
I'm not in the necessary state for summoning. The spirits preferred clarity of mind and soul. Please, tell me.
Lady Craven died in the very next room while you were in here. Did you not hear anything?
What? How? In fact, I did hear noises. That Craven is a very loud man, but I never thought he would do that to his wife.
Well, you claim to be a medium. Perhaps you could ask her spirit why.
What? No, it's too dangerous.
Oh well, at least I can make the dead talk. Those scratches on your hands look rather painful. What happened to you?
It was those savage servants. They were so rough bringing me here as if I was trying to escape. When I'm free, I'll demand compensation. Sorry, that's beyond my expertise. The spirits are silent, and so am I.
That's a remarkable pin of yours, Mr. Galici. Does it have any meaning?
The butterfly? It's a reminder of a time in which I was truly happy.
What a coincidence. Lady Craven had a ring with the same design.
A coincidence indeed. I suspect it is a common theme in jewelry.
Do you always travel with your books, Mr. Galici?
I do. In my line of work, one needs resources available to help deal with the unpredictable and unworldly.
A familiar substance. It's the ectoplasm that stained the seance table, but this time, there's enough for analysis.
啊，这是咋玩的？不会，啥意思？连接，什么可用世界？学操作，什么意思呀？大爷的吧，这是操作。3+2，哦，是要连成这样吗？他连到他，然后他连到他，然后他连到这个。再他连他，再连他，再操作一下。那这是啊？我咋没看懂？这个不需要了。他连他，他连他，是这样连的吧？乳胶，思维殿堂。那我们再看看新的证据啊，抓痕跟粗暴的仆人，这就确定是仆人留下来的，他不可能撒谎吗？住在隔壁，锁很容易撬开。 勒死。凶手留下了钻石，艾玛挠了
My faith in this medium has burst, just like a rubber balloon.
Tools and accessories for masterful prestidigitation.
Or weapons and defenses against visitors from the great beyond.
哦，那它这个就可以开锁啊，它上面这个东西，小刀就能用来开锁。
Tools and accessories for masterful prestidigitation.
小刀可以把门撬开的。提供证据。
This object simply isn't resonating with me. Sorry, that's beyond my expertise. The spirits are silent, and so am I. Sorry, that's beyond my expertise. The spirits are silent, and so am I. This object simply isn't resonating with me. Sorry, that's beyond my expertise. The spirits are silent, and so am I.
Do you realize just how dangerous it is to hold phosphorus in the mouth?
I beg your pardon?
I'll bet it makes your rubber balloons glow impressively in the dark, but you'll regret it when the hypertension and vomiting sets in.
You mock my talents, sir. You shouldn't be so flippant about things beyond your earthly understanding. How ignorant one must be to compare a spirit's ectoplasm with balloons.
It was merely a word of caution. We both know how match factory workers look after several years on the job.
This is all just a big misunderstanding. The spirits confirm it.
Get to the point, Mr. Holmes. Get to the point, Mr. Holmes. I doubt I can help with this. Get to the point, Mr. Holmes. I doubt I can help with this. I doubt I can help with this. Stop wasting time. The murderer is getting away.
Do you recognize this ring?
Should I? It's a third-rate piece if ever I've seen one. I'd never buy something like this.
Did you ever see Miss Emma wearing it?
No. And why should she? I gave her enough jewelry that she could wear a superior ring every day of the week. I doubt I can help with this. I doubt I can help with this.
I found these jewels secreted away. Are you familiar with them?
Ah, it cannot be so. That deceptive wagtail. How could she do this?
That sounds like a yes.
These items were supposedly stolen from us during our trip. I must have spent hours reporting it all to the police. And it turns out she had them all along. The trollop. I'd kill her myself, was she not dead already?
有可能是他杀的，完全是，就好像这两个人都有点儿。但是那个人的动机是什么？就是通灵师的动机是什么？艾玛偷了勋爵的东西，小偷陷害了艾玛，有诈骗前科。试图把从诬陷人给领域的所有人想要报复，所以杀了他。卢卡是在和自己的生死作战，见一个。我看一下另一个思路啊，就是
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
我说实在的，他手上有疤痕，他手上，但是他如果掐死了，他手上那个女的要是反抗了，他手上应该也会留下抓痕，他手上没有抓痕，所以应该是那个人，就可以断案了，直接。
Luca Gallici, I know you murdered Lady Craven, and I can prove it.
That would be a grand story for the newspapers. But where's your proof? I was locked in here and could not hurt a fly.
Yes, the locked room. Good of you to mention it. I inspected the door between the rooms, and the lock on it is piteous. You could open it with a penknife.
So I am now a burglar, as well as a thief and a murderer?
As for the motive, it's obvious that you deduced that Lady Craven was the real thief. Of course, it helped that this was not your first encounter with Miss Emma.
I don't know what you're talking about. How on earth can you believe this?
I think the police will easily find the proof when they browse their archives. Your wrists are bloodied, and there's no way a servant's manhandling could cause such an injury. It was Lady Craven as you strangled her.
You are fantasizing, Mr. Holmes.
It is done, Luca. You will be arrested. Your best strategy now is to confess and hope your reasons were justified.
I don't know how you figured it out. But yes, I killed her. I had to. This woman could not get away with ruining my life twice.
Twice?
I knew Emma before she was a lady. I mean, she pretended to be noble back then too. But only so our gang, the Moths, could steal from those snobs. She betrayed us, stole all our money and disappeared, leaving us to rot in jail. I was young. I spent 3 years in that hell.
And tonight, she tried to set you up again. Did she recognize you?
She didn't. I came to her afterwards, pleading that she drop this farce, but she laughed in my face. I just remembered my time in the clink, all I suffered while she indulged. And I grabbed her throat.
Murder is murder, Luca. You could have told Lord Craven the truth and seen Miss Emma's downfall, but you could not restrain yourself.
He would never believe me.
We will never know. Still, perhaps a jury will be more easily swayed. If not, you'll get to see your friends in jail again soon.
We'll meet again, Holmes. I will get you, in this life or the next. Get your hands off me.
He murdered the woman who put him in jail. Should we be worried?
Fear not, John. Unlike Miss Emma, I will see him coming.
这人还会报仇呢？他把人杀了，不得关他一辈子了？前台人员询问我的房间，是时候参观墓地了。哦，对，我都忘了主线任务呢，我操！
That was too much fun, Sherry. I'm buzzing. Buzzing. Wasn't it fun?
A woman died, John. I was too slow to the truth, too hesitant to intervene. How can you...
Oh, lighten up. Those people made their choices. If you swan about with a diamond in your pocket, that's what happens. Wealth is a weakness.
So we must blame those who covet it.
With enough money on the line, Sherlock, a man will do just about anything. Even murder. And then we get to solve it.
I suspect you perhaps cannot grasp the true horrors of mortality,
他干
John.
啥了？
Oi, I am aware of my perilous existence, thank you very much.
我们可以一起
I
办。
must admit, even if the outcome of the adventure was imperfect, there was some pleasure to be had in the puzzle.
Well, Cordona seems more depraved and decadent than we thought. I bet you'll get another chance.
A bet, you say?
Ah, figure of speech. Just a figure of speech.
Ah, damn. Well, take one last look at the view, then we must be off. It's time to do what we came here for.
好了，这个第一个案件就完成了啊！谢谢大家这个观看。这次是我第一次做视频，希望大家可以点点赞。如果下一个案件有哪些需要我可以进步的地方大家可以在评论里写出来。好，我们下个视频再见。